Hey guys, this is Anime Ball Z here, and today we are going to be doing part 3 of What If Itachi adopted Naruto. This has been a very successful What If on my channel, and this part has been very highly requested, so I'm going to deliver it to you all. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Slick talker since a jit. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
Itachi wakes up Naruto as usual and says, "Naruto, stop slacking. If you don't get up in 10 minutes, then it's a punch to the gut." Naruto gets up and confronts Itachi. Naruto says, "Itachi, I've been away from Sasuke for too long. Sasuke might even have taken his life by now. We'll never know." Itachi looks down and actually realizes what he's done. Itachi replies softly with, "Naruto, you will return to Team 7 and continue to go on with their missions. I'll have to confront my little brother as well as you." Naruto wears his mask to surprise Sasuke, and Itachi does the same while wearing a dark black cloak as well as Naruto. Itachi will be wearing something similar to what he wore when he was revived by Kabuto in Naruto Shippuden. Itachi is happy to finally see his brother again, and they make sure they do it in the night. Sasuke walks home from a mission and he is actually happy for once because they paid him the maximum for a D-rank mission. They paid him about 15,000 Ryo, that is equivalent to $1,500 or £1,204. Sasuke has a sealed packet of leftover ramen that is still steaming hot. Everything is going great. Sasuke looks to the side and sees a small fuzzy shadow. Sasuke looks up and sees nothing. He just takes it as nothing and carries to walk on. Then he sees a kunai land and dig into the floor next to him, and he looks behind him. A masked and cloaked Naruto jumps down from the tree above, and his cloak looks so cool when he jumps down. He walks up to Sasuke with the Sharingan in full effect, and Sasuke says, "How are you alive? Every Uchiha is gone, and I hid every Sharingan eye from the Uchiha lookout," he says. "Well, you didn't hide all of them. Sasuke Uchiha, am I correct?" Sasuke gulps and says, "Look, what do you want?" Naruto puts his hand on his mask and slowly lifts it off. Sasuke drops his ramen and his whole body is shaking. Now he believes he has met Itachi again and slouches over. He clenches his fist insanely hard and another masked man jumps down. Naruto says, "It's me, Naruto!" Sasuke shouts, "Itachi!" He sees the other masked man and quickly retaliates. Sasuke reveals a huge shuriken and lights it on fire and spin throws it like a card. Naruto jumps and kicks the shuriken. It shatters then poofs away. Sasuke's mouth drops and Itachi takes off his mask. He says, "Take me back home. I'll explain everything, Sasuke." Sasuke doesn't abide by this and jumps at Itachi. Itachi ducks and punches Sasuke in the gut just hard enough to knock him out. Itachi doesn't look happy and Naruto doesn't either from the way Sasuke reacted. Sasuke wakes up and he's tied to a chair in his parents' home. Sasuke wakes up and the first face he sees is Itachi and starts to try to get out of the chair. Itachi says, "Sasuke, I'm so sorry for lying to you about the elimination of the Uchiha clan." Sasuke's pupils shrink and he looks insane. "How could you lie about a merciless massacre?" Itachi looks down because he hates to see Sasuke like this. The Uchiha were planning a coup d'etat on the Hidden Leaf village and to overthrow its higher-ups. "Danzo forced me to take out the Uchiha because of their malicious intents." Sasuke says, "Danzo. Danzo!" Naruto remembers when he was 8 and he said exactly the same thing. Itachi says, "Well, look, Sasuke, Naruto will return to Team 7 and everything about the team will return to normal." Sasuke doesn't believe a word he's saying and Sasuke shouts, "This is a genjutsu, I know it!" Itachi smirks and says, "No, Sasuke, it isn't. If you don't accept it then Naruto won't return." Sasuke says, No, I want him back, please." Itachi says, "Okay then." He does that thing with his 2 fingers where he pokes Sasuke on the forehead. Sasuke smiles because everything is finally back to normal. Now we skip to the C-rank mission with escorting Tazuna to the incomplete Great Naruto Bridge. Naruto is still quite arrogant like normal and when he meets Hiruzen, he demands a C-rank mission or above. He actually does know about the different types of missions because he actually is a secret Anbu member and nobody knows about it. And Hiruzen is actually quite surprised that Naruto knows about it. When Naruto hears the mission that Team 7 had previously, he confronts Hiruzen proudly. He says, "Well, Hokage, I'm not doing a mission like that. I want action." Hiruzen smirks and says, "Trust me, you wouldn't want a harder mission, Naruto." Naruto says, "Trust me, I know." He does because he has been on B-rank missions that were relatively hard for him, so an easier mission would be even easier. Hiruzen just laughs and says, "Oh, Naruto, I'll give your team a C rank mission for the meanwhile. You will have to escort Tazuna, a master bridge builder, to his incomplete bridge. Here are the details. Kakashi steps forward and takes the details and shows them to Tazuna. Tazuna doesn't like the look of Naruto, and Naruto says, "Who are you looking at?" Naruto says, "Whatever, you little brat." Tazuna looks up and sees that he's disappeared. Naruto says from behind him, "What's that you said?" Tazuna turns and is shocked, but he acts like he doesn't care. When they get to the gate of the Hidden Leaf village, Sasuke tells Naruto, "I've got 2 packs of ready to go ramen just in case we stay overnight." Naruto smiles and says, "Good thinking." When they are walking, Sasuke says, "Well, how was it being kidnapped by Itachi?" Naruto says, "It really wasn't all that bad. He gave me gourmet ramen. We trained quite hard though, and he taught me a new jutsu that I've kept only for serious occasions. This is the multi-clone great explosion. He only uses it when he or his comrades are in dire situations." Sasuke says, "The first guy we see will be mine. I need to show you my taijutsu skills." Naruto looks to the side and sees a supposed pool on a sunny day. Naruto says, "That's not supposed to be there, someone is here." Sasuke activates his Sharingan and sees spiraling chains aiming for Kakashi. Sasuke jumps and does the splits and knocks the chains opposite ways of Kakashi. One of the demon brothers appears from the puddle and they both zoom at Kakashi. They both say, "Move out the way, kiddo." Sasuke jumps up and hits one of the demon brothers with his knee in the chin so hard that he dislocates his whole head. Sasuke jumps off of him and aims for the other brother. He gets impaled with the metal claw hand and he poofs away. Sasuke jumps from behind and kicks him in the side of the arm. He falls to the ground and then Sasuke follows with a devastating spin kick to the back. Naruto's quite surprised from the skill he has and Itachi's way worked, I guess. This also means that Naruto doesn't have the motivational speech to do with his poison because he doesn't actually get poisoned. Kakashi also doesn't scold Tazuna as hard because he does believe he and his team, mainly Naruto and Sasuke, will keep him well protected. Now we skip to Zabuza throwing the Executioner's Blade. They arrive at the area with actual construction and Naruto actually really likes the environment because there's water and wind can control water. Kakashi catches on to something when he sees the winter rabbit as usual, then the Executioner's Blade is thrown. Sasuke still has his Sharingan awakened and sees this at the same time as Kakashi does. The speed of the blade is too fast for Sasuke to react, so Kakashi and Sasuke say, "Duck!" simultaneously. The sword goes swiveling above them and it lands in a tree. Zabuza makes his entrance and Naruto stands up. Sasuke walks next to him and they say together, "Let's go." Sasuke transforms a clone into a huge shuriken and lights it on fire. Naruto puts his hands on his back and feeds Sasuke his wind chakra nature. This boosts the jutsu and sends the shuriken flying with the high-pitched sound to back it, as well as being generally way more sharp. Zabuza gets impaled, then the shuriken slams him into the tree, sending him straight through. Zabuza goes flying down into the water. Naruto and Sasuke step onto the water and wait for his appearance. Just in case Naruto uses his Sharingan and scouts out the area. Naruto then feels rumbling, then he sees a huge water dragon emerge from the water below. Naruto turns and uses the fireball jutsu against the water dragon and they both encounter each other and create smoke. When Zabuza appears, he traps Naruto in the water prison. Naruto can't get out at all and Sasuke has to stop him from keeping the prison. Sasuke, in reaction to this, has to stop him from holding the water prison. Sasuke uses the fireball jutsu but it doesn't phase the prison and the prison even protects Zabuza from the roaring flames. Zabuza creates a clone to block Sasuke from reaching Naruto. Sasuke weaves some hand signs and reveals a clone. He transforms it into a sword and Sasuke battles it against Zabuza's clone. Zabuza's clone is using the Executioner's Blade, so Sasuke has to keep up with it. Sasuke clashes with the swords and remembers control his chakra to his hands to increase speed and power. Sasuke does so and starts to go on par, and he is so fast that he's using it like a Jedi with his lightsaber. He's acting like he's so comfortable with it. Sasuke jumps back and throws the blade at Zabuza. Zabuza's clone gets impaled and poofs away. Sasuke takes the Executioner's Blade and uses fire to light it on fire. He spins and spins. When he's at the perfect position, he uses his Sharingan to precisely spin throw the Executioner's Blade at Zabuza. Zabuza can't let go of the prison, but he has to survive. Zabuza jumps up and his hand comes out of the prison. Naruto has been planning for when the prison is taken down and he has an idea. Naruto pulls out a kunai and infuses his wind chakra nature into the kunai knife to deal more damage. He slices Zabuza in the torso and the wind destroys his cells and creates a huge slice down his body. It is wide open and the pain stops him from being able to attack back. Naruto just heats the tip with a minute level of fire chakra and drags it down the bottom of the cut. Zabuza screams in agony and Naruto pulls the kunai out and walks away. Sasuke and Naruto both turn off their Sharingan, but then he turns and Zabuza has disappeared. Kakashi says, "It's okay guys, he's been taken in." Sasuke's eyes are aching so bad and also bleeding. He doesn't have as much chakra as Naruto, so he has drained too much chakra. He falls into the water, but Kakashi grabs him and takes him. Tazuna says, "He can rest at my place for the meanwhile, get him to recover." Sasuke is in bed and Naruto reveals his backpack. "Remember Sasuke?" Sasuke says, "What do you mean?" Naruto reveals the two, now warm, packs of great ramen. Naruto gives Sasuke chopsticks and they both enjoy a great packet of ramen. Naruto and Sasuke are very happy to finally be together again. Sasuke has actually recovered 2 or 3 days before Kakashi does in the series. Sasuke and Naruto step outside to feel the breeze and they definitely do so. Unlike the normal series, there are no dead bodies on the bridge. Zabuza has not arrived yet. Naruto feels rumbling, then he sees several shadow clones appear from the two sides of the bridge. Naruto outbursts several shuriken and kunai with fire and explodes the clones backwards and off the bridge. Haku appears on the bridge and Zabuza does too. Zabuza says to Naruto, "I believe we have some unfinished business, Naruto." Naruto smirks. Haku doesn't say a word and Sasuke pulls out ninja wire with several ninja shuriken and kunai. Naruto creates about 10 shadow clones and transforms them into huge shuriken. He creates another shadow clone for every shuriken to infuse heavy amounts of wind chakra into it. Naruto jumps at Zabuza and throws the shuriken one at a time. Zabuza is cutting the shuriken and dismantling them with one slice for each shuriken. Naruto made sure to infuse about 70% more chakra into the shuriken at the last time, so he deals more damage. What I mean is, his very own shuriken has more chakra than the rest of them. Naruto's shuriken shatters the executioner's blade and he jumps at Zabuza then uses a close-up wind kunai stab. Now we skip before this fight, actually the start of this fight, to Sasuke versus Haku. Sasuke activates his Sharingan and zooms at Haku. Sasuke reveals a kunai and lights it on fire. He throws it super fast and he throws it so fast that it goes right through Haku. It isn't that big of a weapon, so don't really believe that it deals that much damage. It doesn't deal that much damage. Haku isn't dead yet, obviously. Sasuke weaves several hand signs and reveals a clone. Sasuke sends the clone for Haku. Haku tries to attack the clone by jumping at it, but it just slides under him and appears behind Haku. Sasuke shouts, "Dual Fireball Jutsu!" He sends 2 fireballs from both sides to Haku, but Haku uses the ice release to block the fire. Loads of smoke has appeared and Sasuke smiles. Haku is panting and has both hands sprouted out with ice at each end of each arm. Haku encases Sasuke in the demon ice pillar. Sasuke looks around and can't see an opening. Sasuke runs and tries to kick one of the pillars. He doesn't have his Sharingan activated, so he gets overwhelmed from a barrage of punches coming from Haku. Sasuke can barely get up from this attack and he sees Naruto standing outside of the pillar. Naruto just ends up inside of the dome and Sasuke says to Naruto, "Naruto, why would you do that?" Naruto says, "I don't know." Naruto tries to use his Sharingan and brute speed to try and break through. He only manages to not get hit and doesn't deal any real damage against the jutsu. Naruto, when finished, turns around and sees Haku really close to him. Naruto jumps away and sees a bunch of ninja weaponry going for him. Sasuke jumps in the way and gets impaled with several weapons. Sasuke falls to his knees and says to Naruto, "Naruto, save yourself." Naruto's eyes turn into the Nine Tails and he falls into the KCM 0 state. Sasuke's body falls and Naruto's claws sharpen. He jumps right at one of the pillars and his speed was so fast that the only thing Haku saw was a huge explosion. Haku couldn't appear in the ice pillar he was going to counter with. Naruto is about to attack Haku when his Nine Tails chakra just disappears. Naruto gets punched in the gut by Haku and he goes flying down the bridge. Haku throws several kunai at Naruto. Naruto gets impaled and he is basically unable to resist. A man lands in front of Naruto with a sword. He has the Ambu uniform as well as a mask. He says, Stay away from Naruto and his team. Haku zooms at this supposed man and he says, "This is for Zabuza." He kicks Haku back and swings his sword at Haku. Haku gets sliced and Itachi concentrates his chakra and palm pushes Haku. When his arm is fully extended, he pulls it back and shouts, "Fire release! Flame bullet!" He transforms his chakra into oil and lights it, then disperses it. This kills Haku when it reaches contact with him and he dies when he goes crashing through the bridge. He puts his mask back on and Naruto gets up barely. "How did you find us?" Itachi says, "You said you were training. I used the Sharingan to read your movements to see if you were lying, and I guess you were. I managed to follow you guys from far behind so I wouldn't be traced, from traces and footsteps, and it led me here to save you. There are men, a lot of them, coming for us. A fat guy with glasses and spiky hair, I think. I think he goes by the name Gato. They hear rumbling and then Itachi sees Gato's men coming for them. Sasuke wakes up finally and sees tons of people coming right at him. His adrenaline takes away his pain and he runs back. Naruto gets up and they all stand, 3 men strong. Gato smiles because of the little forces they have, then Kakashi adds on. They smile, then they all simultaneously activate their Sharingan. Their glow intimidates Gato, so he sends all of the rogue ninja for the 4 of them. Naruto and Sasuke smile, then they all jump at the men. They make sure not to kill but knock out, so they one punch each ninja. When they are surrounded, they have an idea. All of them disappear, then they appear behind them all where they started. They actually just sent clones there. Kakashi can use wind release, so Naruto gets behind Sasuke and uses his wind chakra. I know that both of Kakashi and Itachi haven't learned the collaboration jutsu to collaborate their chakra, but let's just say it takes a while for Kakashi to adapt to Itachi's chakra flow. But inevitably they do get it down. Sasuke lets go and so does Itachi. A combined wind-enhanced fireball goes flying down the bridge. Wind makes the fire sharp, so it ends up like what Sasuke did with the Amaterasu against Naruto in the final valley by stabbing him with the fire. They all get knocked out and Gato dies. The bridge is actually called the Great 7 Bridge to congratulate all of Team 7 for their efforts, and Tasuno doesn't know that Itachi wasn't actually part of Team 7, so yeah. When they return home, Itachi, Sasuke and Naruto sleep soundly. So that concludes the 3rd part of What If Itachi Adopted Naruto. For this What If, the like goal will be 90 likes. Because the last video got almost 70 likes and it's been about a day. So if you guys don't get 90 likes, this next part of the story won't be out in the near future. I do believe you will get it though, because this What If is actually very successful when it comes to likes. Please put in the comments anything that you liked in this part or anything I should improve on for the next part. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.